this thing working? Hi, this is Maggie back with your readings. It's a little bit out of sync, so I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Okay, let's have a look, see what Capricorn brings us this fine day. Capricorn, this is about stepping it up. It's about, yes, there are times when you can give and give and give, but you don't need to give until there's nothing left for you. This is about, there isn't a half full and there isn't a half empty, because with Capricorns it's all or nothing. And right now, treasures, where's this camera thing happening here? You don't need to give every last drop of yourself. It's about holding something back. It's about putting time and space in here first for you. It's about looking after your own heart first. Why? Because that's where everything begins. And that's where you need to get this whole thing happening so that you can be as strong as you can. And when you're strong, you can give. But it has to be what you choose to give, not what someone decides that you're giving. And this is what's happening with you sometimes. You're feeling like you're crushed in this space where you have to give to be the nice person. You're already the nice person, darling. Be nice to yourself, okay? Right, let's see what the Aquarians have. Aquarians are special souls. God bless their hearts. They're a little bit romantic, a little bit lost, and a little bit desperate at times, but mostly they're good fun. Now, right here, this is your celebration time. So there's news and good things happening, and there's changes around you, but it's in a mood of party. It's in a mood of celebration, and I do believe that most things at this time is going to come in 3 for you. Pardon me. So it's 3 good things happening. It's also really good connections with friends, with family. This is huge celebration time for you. So it's like, don't hide the good things that's happening in your life. Get out there and celebrate them. No matter how small, no matter how insignificant they may seem, they really are huge milestones. So just open your doors and celebrate, darling. I don't mean party, I mean celebrate. Aries. Okay. You've got yourself tied in a corner, dolls. Oh my goodness me. Did you do it yourself? Absolutely. Is it a big drama? Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When we realize how we've got to a position, we can fix it, we can change it, we can change course, whatever. And this is all that's happened. You've got yourself a little bit off course. You've got yourself to the point where things are a little bit tight. Oh, there's 2 here. And, yeah, you've got a choice now. You can stay tied and hide behind everything, or you can grab your courage and grab everything you've learned and everything you know and move forward into the new directions that are being offered. Yeah, new directions are scary. Even when we've backed ourselves into a corner and they're not so great a space to be, it's a comfortable place, it's a known place, and stepping beyond that can be a little difficult. There's time to strut your stuff, darling. Take a leap of faith and just do it. Okay, let's see what our Pisceans have to offer this fine day. Well, nothing new here, darling. Head down, work away. Get the whole bills, finances, everything up and running. Life isn't always about the highs and lows. It's about the ordinary things. And this is a good time for you because things are just cruising along smoothly. And don't rock the boat. If it's working and it's cruising along, just go with it. But it's about buckling down and getting things under control and getting things finished and sorted through now. So just do what you have to do, babe. You get there. Plod along, 1 foot in front of the other. Okay, Taurians. Oh wow, it's about home, it's about family. It's about making decisions and choices that work for your family and for you. This is your family of the hearth, your family of the home. It's about making the choices and making the decisions that work for you. It's also about huge family celebrations. It's about celebrating birthdays, celebrating anniversaries. It's also a strong possibility of news of a wedding or a commitment relationship around you right now. Enjoy. Okay, let's have a look what the world has to offer for Gemini. Gem, you're very much like Capricorn, except for you, it's like you're pouring your energy in a multitude of places. You don't need to let yourself flat here, hon. It's a matter of being able to delegate, being comfortable with delegating, and, you know, allowing other people to help you, because there are people around you who would be absolutely over the moon to assist you, to be, wow, I can help, I can do this for you. Allow others to help, for in receiving we allow someone to give. You know, and that's the hard part. We're great at giving, but we're not so great at receiving. So this is your lesson right now. It's to learn to receive. It's to learn to empower others by allowing them to help you. It doesn't take away any of your strengths or any of your power to empower someone else. In fact, it adds to it. Okay, let's see where the Cancerians are. Okay, so you've been struggling a little bit with the financial situation. Things are about to get on top. You're about to get on top of a few things. You're about to look at a few different directions in making that happen and getting A, B, and C to be working for you. This is about what's happening right now, darling. It's about getting on top of things. It's about seeing where you can go with it and how you can make it work. This is a strong, strong time for you, because basically it's simply time to do it. End the story. He says, yeah, we know you've struggled. We know it's been difficult. We know it's been hard. Yeah, well, don't dwell on it, because remember, where thought goes, action follows. You don't want to keep this pattern. You want to move forward with a new pattern and keep it working for you. Keep that energy flow happening. Okay. Let's have a look at our Leos. As usual, charging in. Oh dear, will you stop and get all of the facts before you bite somebody's head off, sweetheart? Oh my goodness. Leo, you can be so dependable, but, you know, we can count on you to rush right in where angels fear to tread. Try to hold back a little bit. Try to gather all your facts around you at this time. It's easier to sit back and wait for a little while than it is to have to sort out, oh my God, I'm sorry, I messed up. So, like, no charging in right now. Gather all the information, all the facts, and then move forward with it. Okay? Sit back and listen, but listen to both sides of the story, and don't believe what you don't see and hear yourself. Okay, Virgos. Virgo is about friendship. It's about friends connecting. It's about connecting with friends. It's about sharing time with people you care about. But it's also about defining friendship. Sometimes we have to do the whole pruning thing as far as friendship is concerned and define what it means to us, define where it's coming from, define where we want it to go. Okay? This can be a difficult thing, but this is about celebrating friendship. And sometimes we keep people in our lives and we have them under the heading of friends. And, you know, sometimes they're not. They're simply acquaintances who have come into our lives and their time is finished. We all have a pruning situation. Yours is now. Librans. Oh dear, a bit worried about the cash flow, darling. A bit like robbing Peter to pay Paul. If only I had this, if only I had that. Well, stop wishing and hoping and dreaming. Start working with what you've got. Start making the best of what you've got. Start understanding how great you are and how good you are at making things happen. This is about manifesting what you want. If you sit in this poverty reality, it slows everything down. And trust me, I honestly know how hard it is when you've got a stack of bills sitting here and you got this much cash which you've got to spread this far. But it's about not buying into the emotional drama around it. If you can be detached emotionally, which is hard, you can actually see clearer and find different ways. You can make approaches to do this in this time. This is about breaking it down into manageable amounts. But it's also about stepping up. Stepping up and putting it out there for what you want and for what you're really worth. And if something's no longer working in your life, or it's no longer necessary, dump it. I mean, no good sending good money after bad if the situation's not working, sweetheart. Let's have a look what our Scorpios have. Yeah, well, something comes out here, out of the dark horse. There's a little bit that comes through the sidelines. Yes, there's concern about the financial side of things. Yep, you're not sure where it's all going to end. But there's a dark horse in the background here. So it's like there's something coming through. It's not quite here, and it's like, yeah, will I go this way? It's almost like a push, pull, shove situation about will I, can I, should I? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, just go do it. Because, you know, moving forward is good. It's also, I felt I needed to pull another card for Scorpio. It's also about making sure that everything is legally dotted, signed, you know, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. It's about making sure the legality of situations are strong. But it's also checking your legal rights. So there may be things around you that are not quite as good as they could be, and you need to have a look at where you stand in the legal sense. Okay? But mostly be open to new directions and new ideas, and don't go, oh, I can't do that. Of course you can do that. It's easy. Just go, yeah, sure. Okay. Now our beloved Sages. Sag, it's decision time about where your finances come from. So many Sagittarians at this time will be deciding do I really need to stay in this position? Is this position workable for me? What is it giving me? You have to make choices. They're not all, no, choice is not a bad thing. It's being open to new directions, open to new areas. It's about opening doors to different realities, but it's also about seeing extremely clearly what is around you and where it's all leading to. Keep getting this thing flattened. It's really about taking control of your financial future, and this stems from your work reality. If you're not happy and you're not comfortable and it's not working for you, then you need to find a way to shift it, to change it, to move through it, okay? Because this is the time to do it. There are offers out there and there is a direction that's coming through. It's not going to do it for you. You have to reach out and make some inquiries, put a huge amount of effort in here to discover where you want to be. I feel some Sages are in a space that's physically not workable for them, and so new beginnings equals new money. Okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now you can check out my website on www.gypsymaggierose.com, and there you can catch up with all my adventures and travel plans for Australia, and hopefully later we'll be traveling the rest of this wonderful world. Bless